I'm addressing the objection many atheists say to theists commit, or say that theists commit when depositing God as an explanation of the universe or the origin of life. But is this true? I will explain in this video why it's not the case, and that Christians and other theistic believers do not commit the God of the gaps fallacy. Many religious thinkers of antiquity used God for their gaps in knowledge. For example, some said lightning was God's wrath, or some did not know how children were born, therefore it must be God. Or some would say, look at a tornado and say this must be God's anger at us, or any type of natural disaster. They would apply a gap in their knowledge and then use that to explain it with God. This is not what us theists do in today's era. Most of our arguments for theism are not always scientific, but they are usually metaphysical or philosophical. Next, we argue God is the best explanation for the universe, or the fine-tuning, or of the origin of life. We are not saying, I don't know, therefore God. These are deductive arguments that we use that follow logically from their premises. So like when we use arguments like the Kalam cosmological, or the teleological argument, or any types of moral arguments, or any types of ontological arguments, contingency arguments. None of these are committing the God of the gaps fallacy, because none of these arguments are we saying, I don't know, therefore God. So we don't argue from what we don't know, but we argue from what we do know. So that's why we use it in such a way. If you and I are sitting in the woods hunting, and we see on a hillside smoke coming up above this hill, we don't look at each other and say, well, hold up, this doesn't mean there's a fire, let's just stay agnostic about this. No, we would say the best explanation for the fire under the hillside is that there is a fire. If it's true that where there's smoke there's fire, then it is true about our other arguments too. If interested in hearing more of these arguments for God, subscribe and comment below of any of these questions you have here. Thank you for watching.